And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Cameron Moley Show. With me is Ming Chen.
What's up, everybody?
And I am Cameron Moley. So, today, not very much to talk about. Yankees.
I got a few things here. So, good news, bad news, and a little controversy in my opinion. But basically, baseball and hockey.
Okay, honestly, baseball is the only thing that's really happening. I mean, the Devils extended Jesper Bratt. We can talk about that.
I'm happy, dude.
Yeah,
very a pretty friendly contract. I feel this is under $8 million, right? That was the goal. Under $8 million AAV, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 7.875, right under, which means that's great. First of all, because Jesper Bratt is the best player in the NHL.
Yeah, the Bratt pack. Yeah. I mean, Jesper Bratt has always been the best player in the NHL. Let's be honest with ourselves.
Yes.
Dude, Bratt pack, him, not only is Bratt sticking around for 8 more years, but like one of the best Twitter accounts in the world. At least to Devils fans. To most other fan bases, Bratt pack is an insufferable asshole. But he's a legendary shitposter, a legendary troll, and in my opinion, the Brat Pack is responsible for a lot of things happening in the Devils community.
All positive.
Like those watch parties.
Good fan. We should go. We should go to one of the watch parties.
I need to go to one of those Brat Pack games. Like we sit in a section, they go on the ice afterward.
Yeah, take pictures.
Like just for that. And both the games that they went to were wins.
Yeah.
Including that 7-0 obliteration of the Flyers.
Yeah, that was great. We should go. So Brat Pat, have fun sticking around for potentially the next 8 years.
Potentially the next 8. No.
Wow.
I mean, let's not talk about...
Okay. Now. We're talking about now.
No, because these Devils are different.
Yes.
These Devils are different. They're run extraordinarily well.
Yeah, so 8 years, $63 million guaranteed. He's earned it. And, now hopefully he doesn't fall off a cliff, but no, he won't. It's just for Pratt.
Jesper
Pete's sake.
Dude, he's coming off a back-to-back 70-point seasons. Yeah. Just scored 30 for the first time in his career. And remember, he's only 24.
Yeah. So, he'll only be 32 when this expires. So,
could he stand?
Prime.
Could he stand upon a bit more muscle? Maybe, but again, these guys they're hockey players. How much more can you ask of them physically?
You pack out a little bit.
Like when Jack Hughes put on 15 pounds of muscle.
It worked.
One off season.
It worked.
I'm sure all the guy ate for an entire. He was on that Chris Hemsworth diet.
This my friends. This is all you need.
Oh yeah, it's Mingies.
That's all you need, my friends. This is all you need. You want that big contract? You eat the Mingies, my friends.
Yes. Jesper Bratt.
He ate his Mingies.
The New Jersey Devils
got $63 million. I eat these. Nothing yet, but hey, I got on TV, so that one.
Yeah, you're on TV. That's. Before you were on TV, you're in a couple of movies.
Yeah, it worked out.
Like the best filmmaker to ever come from New Jersey, so
it worked out. Yeah. So not bad for a guy drafted 162nd overall in the 2016 NHL draft. Not bad at all. Not bad. I love it. More importantly, though, this sets up more signings. The future. Timo Meier. Apparently.
Timo Meier. That is. All I have heard is that it's going to get done, and it's going to be for 8 years. I think
he said talks with the front office. Says he wants to stay. I can't blame him.
Yeah. I mean, this is in terms of team makeup. This is a very enticing place to be.
Yes.
Because you have a forward core that's young.
Yes.
A forward core that's productive.
Yes.
You have a supportive front office and coaching staff that listens to the players. They are the culture is amazing. Not to mention, you get all of the goodness of being in the New York area without having without having the New York media breathing down your throat.
Yes.
And absolutely. That is a factor. That is a factor for a lot of people. That's a factor. We've seen it with the Yankees. People who come in, can't produce, and do not say his name. Do not say his name.
I don't need to.
No.
I don't need to say his name.
I'm implying the name that you're thinking.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, a guy who's suddenly hitting like he's Ted Williams.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Stripes.
I don't know what you're talking about. But apparently, there have been talks. The agent, front office, Timo Meier, a rumor says he wants to be here for the next 8 years. And imagine him with, listen, he came in, got signed. He was pretty good, but not.
Okay, in that range, he may have had the best playoff series for a player who didn't get a point.
Yes. Yeah.
He didn't get a point. Dude,
no, but he made a difference, though. He made a difference.
He drove Igor Shesterkin nuts.
That's all we wanted. Well, all right, a couple goals wouldn't have hurt either, but hey, they won.
He had 27 shots in that series. He was contributing.
He did. They just didn't go in.
The underlying metrics, the expected goal totals, when I think he was on Hughes' line, although the lines in the playoffs were just a blender.
Right.
Because there were some lines that worked, some lines that didn't. I know at the end of the Hurricane series, he was with Hughes and Mercer, which he really worked well there. Even though, yes, the missed wide open net in Game 5, yeah, that still hurts. That sucks. But that doesn't take away from the type of player that Timo Meier is and how good he is and what we know he brings.
But imagine him with a full year under the Devil's system, practicing with everyone else. Well, listen, we know what Timo Meier is.
Yeah, 40 goal scorer.
Yes.
No big body.
Yes.
I don't
contributor.
I don't like to bring up grit that much, but know, he can throw the body around.
He's got grit.
He skates well for a guy who's like what, 6? I think he's like 6'1", 200. Yeah. I know hockey players run more on the slim side. Like Jesper Bratt, he's like around. I think he's like 170. I think like on the I outweigh everybody on the Devils. Like that's
really.
Yeah. I weigh like 240. So
you don't look 240.
Thank you. Okay, I actually hit sub 240 yesterday.
All right, nice, dude. Put on some skates, man. Go hit somebody, man. Nice.
If I could skate.
Right.
If I knew how to skate, because whenever I'd be in my driveway, I used to, I have a hockey net still.
Oh, nice.
I don't do it now, but I used to constantly bring a hockey net out to the driveway. And
that's cool. I got sticks, not here. They're in storage. I got an orange ball. We should go. Actually,
I have a regulation size net that I got for Christmas one year, and it's like normal kids would go out and shoot hoops.
Yeah. Oh, I'd rather hit a ball into a net.
We also had a basketball hoop, but I wouldn't really shoot hoops that often.
Right.
Also because my jump shot is comical.
Yeah, we got height.
Yeah, I know. I got height. Whenever I play pickup basketball,
yes,
it's like at college. I own a really nice gym that we can access. All we gotta do is just.
I own a NCAA tournament participants.
Yeah, we don't play in an actual stadium. But there's a recreational gym where we can, we hang around shoot hoops. Like my roommate would goad me into going down the shoot hoops with a bunch of his friends. So we play a little pickup game.
Yeah,
it's a hell of a workout, but that's because I have no stamina. I am.
Well, you gotta run. Yeah.
I am winded after 2 possessions. I cannot run.
Right.
Sure,
That's what the bench is for.
Yeah. Thing is, there's no rotation.
In pickup, there's no bench. Yeah, you're out there the whole time.
There's no bench. I'm also a decent passer.
Okay. All right. Assists are important.
And I am gonna be I might be in the lab after seeing Nikola Jokic,
Okay.
who is built similarly to me.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I could lose a few pounds and I'd start looking like a bit like Nikola Jokic, but he's just a run of the mill guy, and like I look at his
really well.
yeah, best player on the planet, who treats it like a 9 to 5, by the way.
Yeah.
But like I'm looking at his jump shot, I know he does the.
Yep, boom, and it just go automatic.
He doesn't even. There's no leg work behind it. He doesn't even jump. He just stands there.
Boom.
It's all in the wrist.
Yeah.
All in the wrist. So I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, maybe if I master my jump shot to be like Jokic, if I reach above everybody, I'm taller than all my friends.
Right.
So
I mean, these days the only basketball I can play is Nerf basketball. You hang the little hoop on the back of the door, the bedroom door, shoot the little sponge ball in. That's about it. That's
I gotta get one of those. I gotta get one of those.
We should get one in here. Why don't I have one in here?
Because
we don't have a lot of room in here. That's the problem.
On top of the super valuable collection.
Yeah, it's Nerf. It's Nerf or nothing.
Okay, so no, but I'll raise you a situation. Okay, so say where the Death Wish coffee maker is. Like
about, I don't know, about 12 feet, 12, 15 feet from here.
Say one of us fires a ball toward the door.
Okay.
Absolutely bricks it, which you know is going to happen.
Happens all the time. Oh, yeah, it knocks over. Yeah, it could knock
on top of all the nerd stuff in here.
You're not wrong.
Liquor. Probably somewhat valuable liquor.
Sort of, sure.
In glass bottles, and if it were to hit
hey man, it's part of the game, man. Part of the game. You run the risk, man. You run the risk. So, all right, I'll think about it. It'd be fun.
Oh my god,
it'd be fun to get a Nerf hoop in here.
I'm not paying for any bottles I break in here.
No, I wouldn't expect you to. That would be my fault. It's what do they call it? Collateral damage. Collateral damage.
Yeah, collateral.
Yeah, collateral. Yeah.
It would be really funny though if we were recording and I brick a shot and then
it just
down a bottle of whiskey.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, but then we get in the floor. Oh.
Yeah, you clean it up. Little brawny paper towels.
It would make the room smell different though.
We should get you out there. We used to play once or twice a year. We would go rent out the Inman Sports Rink in Edison and play pickup street hockey.
It
was fun.
You talk about this.
I know.
Like you brought this up a few times. I know I'd be throwing the body around.
Good.
I'd be getting pucks in deep.
Yeah, but we do 5-on-5. We usually get, we'll get 15, 16 people. So we you just sub out when you get tired. There's no.
Which happens every 20 seconds.
But that's fine. You want to be out there.
Because we're a bunch of out of shape.
Yeah, you want to be out there 20 seconds? You can.
Mostly middle-aged men.
Yeah.
Just, I'd be the youngest there.
But yeah, probably. But you want to be there 20 seconds? Get out there. At least score in those 20 seconds. But yeah, or throw the body around or, keep the possession. But yeah, it's fun.
I know my slap shot's got to have some torque
mustard
behind it.
All right, put some mustard on that ball then. Yeah.
Because, my body... I always say this whenever I talk about golfing. Because, I haven't been golfing since I was 10.
Yeah.
But one of these days I'm going to get back out to the driving range because this was back when I was, around 100 pounds. My drive, I think my max was, 150. 150 yards.
Not bad.
In terms of distance.
Yeah. It's not terrible. Well, straight?
I'd assume.
Straight-ish?
Straight-ish.
Okay, all right. Hey, sometimes that's all that matters.
When you're at the driving range, you don't really... You're going for distance.
Sure. Pure and simple.
You're completely selling out for power on the driving range.
Sure.
Oh, but no, one of these days I'm going to go to Top Golf.
Oh, yeah.
And I got to see what my drive is now because...
It's got to be more.
It's just 100 something pounds later.
Right. Hey, you're probably got more muscle now too.
Yeah, I have a
beefcake. Beefcake.
I know when I cross my arms, there's a bit of a Like on
look at that. Look at
right
that.
here.
Yeah, man.
Like
look at that.
Yeah.
All right, look at that. There's some tone there. Nice.
Yeah. I have dumbbells in my room.
Nice.
Like I have a dumbbell in my room that I'll just pick up and like do a set of curls.
Yeah. For sure. Can we talk about this? Now that we're sort of on hockey, the Hall of Fame selections came out yesterday. Patrick Elias snubbed, or do you feel he's snubbed? He is. I feel yes. I think he's definitely been snubbed.
I feel like the more heinous one though is McGillney.
No, yeah,
because he was the first NHL player to ever defect from the Soviet Union.
Yes.
Like, he was part of the Red Army team. In my opinion, the best team ever assembled.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, he came over. I think he had, like, a 76-goal season.
Yeah.
Like, he was amazing in Buffalo. He came over here, won the Stanley Cup in 2000.
Yeah.
And he was a point-per-game player in 01.
Yeah.
Before we lost to the Avalanche. Like, I got a bit of a take here. I don't know. This sort of fits. If the 01 Devils beat the Avalanche, we would have been looking at that team as the greatest Devils team of all time.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
because they had an amazing offense.
Unfortunately, they ran into a hell of a goaltender. So what are you going to do?
Patrick Waugh.
Yeah, there's literally a brick wall in front of the net. What are you going to do?
They were up 3-2. They were at home in Game 6. If this show was a thing during the 01 Cup Finals, we would have been miserable.
Sure.
Because Game 6, out in the Meadowlands, easy to get to.
Right.
Just got to go off the turnpike.
They literally had a brick wall in that series.
We had Marty.
I know we had Marty, but... I know we did, but dude.
Yes, I know Patrick Waugh is one of the 2 goalies ever who's better than Marty Brodeur.
Yeah.
And that is including now inductee Henrik Lundqvist. So
Yeah.
It's like, by the way, he deserves it. Absolutely.
Lundqvist? Oh yeah.
I'll never say a bad thing about Hank.
No. Now that we don't have to face him, oh yeah, he's a great goaltender. Yeah, he's awesome. We love him.
Even like during his career, I never hated him.
I mean, we threw curses at him, but that's just because, he stopped shots. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He shut us out twice in the 2012 conference final.
Yeah.
No, but in the games he didn't shut us out.
Yeah, they won, so... yeah.
Yeah, both losses in that series were shutouts.
Yeah. Yeah, and it didn't look good either. We were, doom and gloom, my friends, but... Yeah. Well... Yes, big time snub for sure.
Yeah, and Patrick Elias, don't get me started. Again. Good Lord.
The stats are there. I just disrespect, in my opinion. Devils, man.
Not to mention, he was one of the greatest. He had one of the best 2-way primes for a forward ever.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I agree. Well, congrats, I guess. Henrik Lundqvist, Tom Barrasso, Pierre Turgeon, Mike Vernon. Yeah. I don't.
Also, why is Ken Hitchcock in the Hall of Fame? Why is Snorlax there?
I don't know, but I don't know. That's hockey, man.
Dude, Ken Hitchcock.
Well, have fun in Toronto, guys. At the beloved Hockey Hall of Fame.
Yeah, a lot more winners in that building in Toronto than the actual team in Toronto. So.
Yeah. This is courtesy of CBS Sports. Yankees exec Hal Steinbrenner confused why fans are upset about third place team plagued by injuries.
Okay, so the context behind this is that Hal Steinbrenner went on the Michael Kay show on the radio, which we knew that was just going to be a bunch of garbage. It would just be softball questions and all that. But I am pleasantly surprised by the types of questions that were asked, at least by Don LaGreca. Like, he was somewhat pressed in that interview.
Okay.
Not as pressed as Aaron Boone was on Talking Yanks this week.
Right.
Dude, him And Talking Jake, the co-host of Talking Yanks alongside John Boy, like he had Aaron Boone like pissy. It was so funny.
Interrogation. Okay.
Like I cannot, like, that's the type of relationship that these architects of this Yankee team need to have with pundits.
Yeah. Well, good. Should Boone should be pissed off to the point where he's
no, he was pissed off because he was defending a decision that he made.
All right.
He was like, you're wrong. Jake, when you come on, reflect on that decision, close your eyes and really reflect, and you're going to find that you were wrong. It's like, dude, like, what did you expect when you took this weekly segment on Talking Yanks, a show that is run by fans?
Right.
They're going to ask questions.
Hard hitting. They're not going to, no softballs.
Well, that was the first time it was really like hard hitting. And
when was this interview?
I think it was Tuesday.
Okay, 2 days ago. So after they got swept by the Red Sox.
After they got swept by the Red Sox,
okay.
The doubleheader, it was awful. And if we did this show on Monday, I would have been ballistic.
Okay.
But of course, the Yankees, in typical Yankee fashion, throw me off by winning 2 in a row against the Seattle Mariners, including against their 2 best pitchers.
Yep.
George Kirby and Luis Castillo.
Yep.
Cole on Tuesday night was phenomenal. Burrito last night was a pleasant surprise. Fastball got up to 97, only walked 1 batter. If Johnny Burrito develops command, he could be a very good pitcher for this team. But the problem is, like most other Yankee pitchers, is that he doesn't have command. And this bullpen, even though they have the best bullpen ERA in baseball.
Yes. No command.
Like, there's such a concerning lack of command. Even from Clay Holmes, who's going on like 20 straight scoreless appearances, ends up behind in counts constantly. Like, not locating pitches correctly, not putting the ball in the strike zone. And Tommy Kahnle last night came in, 2 runners on, a 3-run lead, allowed a sac fly, but he did one job. He threw strikes. And what do you know? When you throw strikes, you have good command of your stuff, you pitch well.
Yep.
And Tommy Kahnle just shot up the trust tree for me because I haven't really watched Tommy Kahnle pitch that much, but I watched him last night against Seattle, and I'm like, wow. Like, that was brilliant.
Yeah. Keep it up. Keep it up. You got Harrison Bader back, correct?
Yeah, Harrison Bader being back helps.
Okay.
I'm not going to lie, like, him being back, I don't know, it just does something for the team. Not to mention he's a platinum glove center fielder, so, like, that's cool, but he's too injured, so that it'd be nice if he was actually available. Jake Bauers and Billy McKinney went deep again, so, like, it's nice that those 2 AAA replacements are coming up and carrying the load for guys like Anthony Rizzo, Josh Donaldson, Giancarlo Stanton, guys who should be, and DJ LeMahieu, guys who should be leading the way now that you're captain. And in my opinion, I don't care how good of a pitcher Ohtani is. Judge is the best player in the world.
Yeah.
I don't care.
How's his toe? Do you have any updates?
Apparently, he received a second PRP injection, and things are, quote, moving in a positive direction.
Okay.
But they're full of shit.
But then, whenever he comes back, gotta do rehab. So, is there a timetable?
My expectation is All-Star break.
After.
My expectation.
All right. No need to rush.
After the All-Star break. That's how I'm looking at it.
All right. I mean, they're holding steady. What are you gonna do? I mean, it's your best offensive player.
What do you mean holding steady, dude? They're 4-6 in their last 10. They have lost.
Oh, all right.
But they got swept. They got swept by an objectively bad team in the Boston Red Sox.
Sure.
A team whose win total was inflated by playing us.
Right. I mean,
not to mention we have multiple teams breathing down our throat.
True, but
Toronto, who
dude,
again would love to get a piece.
I sure. I don't think New York's a fourth place team. Now I know, of course, you want them leading the division, but look at this division though.
Like
this division, almost every team would be in first place in either division. It's ridiculous.
Team would be first place in the AL Central. The Twins are below 500 and they're first in the AL Central.
Yes. Yeah,
that's a disgrace.
It's ridiculous. And had the Reds not won 11 in a row, my apologies. Yes, the NL Central isn't that great either. So, yeah, it's can we get a realignment? Can we put Baltimore in the AL Central, please? It's an insane division. However, I mean it would be crazy if 4/5 of the division were in the playoffs. I think it could happen.
Yeah,
it's not impossible. Could. It's not impossible. Toronto's only a half game back to the wild card. I would love to see it happen. I think.
Also, look at teams who were heavyweights in years past just falling off. Dude, the Yankees and Astros have very similar records, but the Astros have earned the benefit of the doubt because they're winners. Meanwhile, the Yankees are losers. So,
I have let's see here. All right, if the season were to end today, the Rays and the Rangers would get the wild card series matchups: Angels at the Twins, Yankees at the Orioles.
Oh, boy. If it were to end today, it would be the Astros at the Twins. But Yankees
you're right. Okay.
At Camden Yards.
Yes.
Oh my God, dude, that would
be a good series. I mean, that series would be good. It'd be a good matchup.
You know, Aaron Hicks would hit 3 bombs in that series.
Yes, he would.
Aaron Hicks would absolutely destroy.
It's called revenge, and it's awesome.
When it's not happening to your team.
Right. Right. And it could shake up. This could be. I mean, yeah, this could be the matchup at the end of the year.
You guys would beat us in that series. I have no doubt that you.
It depends on who's.
Especially after the few years where the Yankees treated the Orioles like their doormat.
Sure. Well, if everybody's healthy, it'd be a good game.
Well, if everybody's healthy, the Yankees are on paper, the better team.
Sure.
If everyone's healthy and playing to the back of their baseball card, the Yankees are the better team. But we've been going by the if they're healthy and if they're playing to the back of their baseball card shtick forever. And the Yankees are not that type of team. They don't play the way they're supposed to play.
Yeah, and we have not hit the trade deadline yet, my friends. So we got a little bit.
No, what I want to see from the Yankees
is,
shockingly enough, I want to see them miss the playoffs.
Oh, so they take it seriously. So the fans get all up in arms and they actually make some good moves.
Yeah, and Hal Steinbrenner said on his interview on Yes, is that if they get healthy and miss the playoffs,
yes,
he'll start asking some tough questions. So,
so that's what's gonna happen. I think I've missed the playoffs.
So, if you are a Yankee fan, the worst thing that can happen for this team is to get hot. If you want changes, you got to root for them to lose.
That's tough, man.
No, you root for them to get healthy.
Sure.
Then you root for them to lose.
Right. Well, they're never healthy, so
no, they're gonna get healthy.
Well, actually, last year they were pretty healthy. Last year,
yeah, I mean,
they made the playoffs.
They made the playoffs, made it to the ALCS.
Yes.
Got obliterated.
It did.
But, you gotta look at the big picture here. The best thing that can happen to this team is for them to get healthy, stay healthy, and miss the playoffs.
Okay, so they actually do something in the offseason.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. Or maybe it forces some urgency and they go out and drop a bunch of money on a player. That
Ohtani?
If the Yankees miss the playoffs with everybody healthy, I think that increases the chances of Shohei Ohtani coming to New York. But personally, I think he wants to stay on the West Coast. He's going to sign with the Dodgers. So, although if the Yankees threw enough money at him,
That's what I was saying. But you're looking at like $27 garlic fries at this point.
If it meant Shohei Ohtani being a Yankee, I wouldn't care.
Okay.
I'd pay $27 for cheese fries. I'd pay $50 for a beer.
You know what?
If I could legally buy a beer.
I would too on the days that he's pitching. They should jack the prices up on the days he's pitching.
On Ohtani Day?
Yeah, on Ohtani Day.
Oh, be great. All the Japanese flags. It'd be like when Matsui was there.
Yes.
That's why I wanted the Yankees to sign Ohtani in the first place. Right. So it would have been our Matsui.
Yes. Yeah.
And Matsui, for those who don't know, Hideki Matsui was him.
Yeah.
Like for a solid.
I remember when they signed him 2002?
03.
03. Yeah. Big deal. Big deal.
He was like the greatest Japanese player of all time. Like before Ohtani came up, he was the greatest Japanese player ever.
Yeah.
Like he had like an OPS over 1,000 every year in Japan.
I loved watching him even when he's killing the Orioles. I was sad when he left. I love Matsui. I got Matsui. I can't remember what movie that's from. Is it 40-Year-Old Virgin? No, it was Knocked Up, I think. Or I don't know, it was one of those Judd Apatow movies. Paul Rudd. He's like, I got Matsui's. He's playing fancy baseball. I mean,
he also made a cameo in a Godzilla movie in 2001.
Godzilla wasn't a Godzilla movie.
Yes.
Okay.
I think it was. Now, I have an extensive knowledge of the Godzilla universe.
Okay. I did not know that.
I think it was in Godzilla, Mothra, King Ghidorah, Giant Monsters All Out Attack.
Yeah.
Where Hideki Matsui. Wait, hold on. I know Matsui was in a Godzilla movie.
Right. Well, that makes perfect sense. Yes.
No, but this was when he was still playing in Japan.
Right. All right, we're talking Hideki Matsui, not Kaz Matsui. Remember Kaz Matsui? Not as good. Not as good.
The name rings a bell.
He was on the Mets for a second.
Of course he was on the Mets.
He was not great. He was not great. Wow. Well, I mean, that's as a fan, healthy, miss the playoffs. That's what you're hoping for now.
A big picture, best thing to happen would be to get healthy and miss the playoffs.
All right. Crazy.
And not, like, they were so far out when people started coming back, and then they went on a little run and barely missed by a game.
Yeah.
As that would breed excuses.
Right.
I need them to get healthy and play like crap in order for them to, like, maybe instill a sense of urgency.
Right. Okay.
As Hal Steinbrenner said on the Yes interview, and he doesn't say this often. He typically defends the process and says that everything is fine.
Right.
Like he said, and I don't know whether to believe him or not, because, he does have a bit of a tendency to be a bit of a con man. Remember the whole "we're not done" comment in the offseason after signing Rodon? I'm taking it with a grain of salt, but if there is that sentiment within the organization where if they get healthy and miss out on the playoffs,
okay,
and if it would breed some changes, if it would warm up anybody's seat,
all right,
that is what we as fans should want. And I know I sound nuts. I sound nuts when I say this.
A little bit.
Like, I'm rooting for my team
a little bit
when it's not tanking for a draft pick.
No. Well,
if you're a fan of, like, another team and it's like scroll down the standings.
Okay.
Like, if you're a fan of the Kansas City Royals, you want them to tank.
Right. Yeah.
If you're a fan of the Oakland A's, you don't care because they're moving, but
No, jeez, man, they got 57 losses already. Ooh, that used to be Baltimore, man. I I know what that feels like. It feels good. It feels good. But I'm still waiting for the other shoe to drop. But Baltimore's got a good team, man. Although starting pitching, middle relief could use some work. That's what the trade deadline's for.
Dude, Tyler Wells.
He's doing good.
And he has the lowest whip in baseball.
Yeah, and Austin Hayes is leading the AL in batting, so I don't know where.
Austin Hayes?
Yeah.
Where the hell is this coming from?
He found a stroke, man.
Maybe he pretended that every team he was playing was the Yankees because I
Maybe
know Austin Hayes kills us.
Yeah.
Like, even when the team sucked, Austin Hayes always tagged us at least once every series.
Yeah. Then Gunnar Henderson, Adley Rutschman, and then thank you, Aaron Hicks. We got kind of a. And Cedric Mullins is still rehabbing, so he'll be coming back. Yeah, it's good. It's a good team. It's a good team. I'm pretty good. Pretty good team.
Yeah, that's a really good team.
It feels good. It feels good. Even though they almost got swept by the Cubs this past weekend. They haven't been swept in a while. It dates back to early last year, so that's a good sign. That's a good sign. Keep it up, guys. Keep it up. Although they do not play a sub 500 team until like late July, I believe. So,
Jesus,
they got a tough road. They got a tough road. Tough schedule. Yeah, they got a tough road ahead. We'll see how it plays out. We'll see how it plays out. But last year, I was happy with over 500. This year, and even Fangraphs has acknowledged that they have a chance to make the playoffs. Finally.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right? That's big news, man. That's huge. That's huge news, man. It's big. That's big. Willie Calhoun on the.
Okay, that headline says massive injury block.
I know, right? I was like,
Willie Calhoun.
I saw that headline.
1 week. Willie Calhoun had 1 week where he absolutely mashed.
This comes courtesy of Sports Illustrated. New York Yankees suffer another massive injury blow against the Mariners. I'm like, whoa, massive. That sounds Willie Calhoun.
Like you're expecting to see like Jake Bowers or something.
Right.
Which is sad that like Jake Bowers and Billy McKinney have been the guys who are carrying this team.
Yeah. Willie Calhoun, though.
Why can't it be Josh Donaldson?
Yeah, why can't they bury him on the
Josh Donaldson?
Can't even bury him on the AL for 10, 30 days? I don't know, 60?
No, but they're in the sunk cost fallacy.
Right.
With Donaldson. He's batting like 120. And they're still batting him fifth every day.
What's he making? What's his
$25 million a year. That's why.
Oh my God, that's why he's there.
I mean, thank God his contract is over after this year, and they're gonna hopefully wash their hands of that terrible deal.
Right. Why don't they just dump him and then he can be good on another team? He can wake up on another team.
Yeah, dump him so he can be good on our team.
Yeah.
That's what always happens.
Pretty much, yeah.
Maybe they saw what happened with Aaron Hicks, like, oh, wait, we don't want that to happen with Donaldson.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I gotta give you a ripping for a little bit. They're basically paying Hicks to beat them. So,
oh my God,
2 years left, right? Massive contract. Come on, you gotta let me have that one.
Yes,
it's pretty funny.
Yes.
That's like comedy right there.
Yeah, because the Yankees are a comical team now.
Yes. Well, I guess I'll be rooting for them to get healthy
and play well.
And not make the playoffs. So
no, I'm rooting. No, you got to root for them to get healthy, play well, and make the playoffs. So Brian Cashman and company stay.
Oh, stay pat. All right. I will do that.
Pat.
I will do that.
We filling out our All-Star ballot now?
Yes, I believe we should. I think it's time.
Oh yeah.
All right, we'll start with the American League, ladies and gentlemen. First base, we have Jose Abreu.
We don't need to go through the entire list. Just like scroll through.
All right, not Joey Gallo. Vlad Guerrero Jr. is up there. Josh Naylor. Rizzo doing very well. 266, 11 home runs. Torkelson, Andrew Vaughn.
Yeah, it's Diaz.
Yandy Diaz, 303, 12 home runs, 909.
908
We're going by
OPS.
OPS here.
We're going to do actually, let's go by position. First base, NL, Freddie Freeman.
No question there. Sorry.
We're doing
Oops.
We're doing 5 nights at Freddy's.
Yes. Wait, where'd he go? Oh, there he is. I voted for him already. 961 OPS, 14 home runs, 323. No argument there. Well, Arez, though. Luis Arez. I mean, 398 average, man.
Yeah, he's hitting like Ted Williams. Yeah, Luis Arez. Yeah, if he's listed as a second baseman on the ballot, we put Luis Arez up there.
Second baseman, Luis. Second base, AL. Yeah, that just stood out to me. Dude's almost hitting 400, man.
Okay.
I love it.
Scroll down. This might take a bit.
It might.
Because, like, second baseman...
It's, they're... Yeah.
I think you kind of have to do Marcus Semien, to be completely honest.
Okay.
No, Texas Rangers. I mean,
all right, we will vote for Texas Semien. All right, that's third base, American League. Bregman, Chapman.
I need to see if any of these guys have insane stat lines.
Josh Jung, Texas Rangers, 15 home runs, 822 OPS. Isaac Paredes, 13 home runs, 266. Yeah, this one's tough. Everyone's Jose Ramirez, 293, 11 home runs.
I think you gotta go with Jose Ramirez.
All right, we will go with Jose Ramirez. Third base, National League. Probably.
Just keep scrolling.
We got Nolan Arenado, 15 home runs, 272. Anybody else? Ryan McMahon, 269, 12 home runs. Max Muncy, 18 home runs, 191 average. Crazy. Yeah, this one's
scroll back up.
Pretty. Probably go with Arenado, right? I mean,
it's such a throwaway
vote
option.
Right.
It's so generic, but I mean,
I think you kind of have to though.
JD Davis is having a hell of a year.
Let's go JD Davis. Arenado's been all right. Shortstop. This will be a fun one. All right. Bo Bichette, 317, 14 home runs. That's pretty awesome. But Wander Franco, 287, 8 home runs.
Corey Seager,
358,
1060 OPS.
1060. All right, that no doubt there. All right, sorry, I didn't even see him. So, third base. Shortstop, National League. See if anybody stands out.
When did Orlando Arcia have 889 OPS?
I have no idea. No idea. Matt McClain's up there, 313 average, 851 OPS. Yeah, we're going all OPSs here, so I think you go with Orlando, right? I don't.
Yeah, he deserves it.
All right.
Orlando Arcia is a hell of a
player. Okay, catcher, my friends.
Adley
Rutschman. That's no brainer. All right. Here's the fun part. Catcher, National League. Alvarez.
Oh, Sean Murphy.
287, 12 home runs. Yeah, I think. Yeah, this is why they're leading. That's why they're doing. That's why the Braves are doing so good, man. All right, we're going to Sean Murphy. All right, 3 outfielders. Where's Aaron Judge?
Yeah, you have to put
Judge.
There.
All right, who are our other two? Is the fun part.
Where's Mike Trout on this ballot?
Let's
Mike
see.
Trout? Am I to understand that Mike Trout is not?
There he is. All right, Mike Trout.
I don't know if he's
250 average though. I don't know, man.
Mike Trout has not been Trout this year. This is hard.
I know this. This is hard.
Keep scrolling.
We're looking at Luis Robert, 855 OPS. Mullins, 835. Yeah, look at Judge, man. 1.078. Crazy, man. Keep going. Arozarena.
Yeah.
Jordan Alvarez.
Randy Arozarena.
All right.
Yeah. And I guess you have to do Jordan.
All right. I want to throw Austin Hayes in there, but that's a homer pick. All right. National League. Acuna Jr.
Ronald McDonald.
Ronald McDonald, for sure.
Corbin Carroll.
No doubt. And yeah, this is slightly easier. We need one more.
Tough.
We need one more as we scroll down. James Outman. Juan Soto. Tatis.
I keep forgetting that Tatis is an outfielder.
That's a tough pick, man. I mean, Tatis' stats are just slightly better. But let's look at everybody here just to make sure. Yeah, I got Tatis, right?
Yeah, it's got to be Fernando Tatis.
Cheater.
DH Ohtani in the AL.
All right. That's not even a question. NL DH. Christopher Morel.
Why is Joey Votto on?
I don't know. He's rehabbing, isn't he? Did he ever?
I think he recently came back.
Daniel Vogelbach. Jeez.
Let's give it to Jorge Soler.
Okay. 252, 21 home runs, 896 OPS.
Yeah.
All right. Review picks. All right. Yeah, I'll fill that out. I'll fill that part out later. All right. We're pretty confident about this. Looks good.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Yeah, I got no complaints with this.
Yeah. All right. And we got one Oriole on there. So yeah. All right.
We got one Oriole, one Yankee.
Yeah.
3 Braves.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, you can't argue with the numbers, man.
3 Braves, 2 Marlins.
Well, hey, man, they're
2 Rangers, 2 Rays.
That makes sense. And Ohtani.
Yeah.
All right. Where are they playing it this year?
Seattle.
Okay. Cool. Which is where I'm going to in about 3 hours.
Are you going to Seattle? What the hell are you
I am going. There's a con in near Tacoma. Yeah. Should be fun. They're not playing at home though. I think. Who's playing them? The Yankees.
Yeah.
Duh, Yankees are playing them. Okay.
Yeah, they're at Yankee Stadium right now. So.
Yeah. And then I think they go down to Baltimore after this. I believe. I'm not mistaken. I gotta look, but yeah. All right, and there's our 2023 MLB All-Star ballot. Everyone, yeah, have fun. It's coming up quick. The break.
Yeah.
And what are the chances of Judge actually playing?
He's not gonna play, but
No.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. I have to vote for him.
Oh, sure.
That's
I'm just gonna check real quick. Who's leading the vote? I wonder. Let's see if we can get a up to the minute. All right, we have an All-Star ballot update as of 2 days ago. Vlad Guerrero with 1.195 million votes.
He doesn't deserve it.
You're right.
God, friggin' Canada, man.
Yeah.
Why does Anthony Rizzo have that many votes? Why does Gleyber Torres have that many votes?
303, because it's the Yankees. I think every Yankee's in the top 5.
Okay, well, the Blue Jays are going to have leading vote getters anyways.
Yeah.
Because they have an entire country voting for them.
Pretty much. So, yeah, you're right. So, like Matt Chapman, third base, short, Bo Bichette, Aaron Judge, 1.5, almost 1.6 million, I think. Yeah, that's up there. Adley Rutschman, thank you very much. Otani with almost 1.9 million. Brandon Belt, yeah.
Why?
Almost like almost half a million.
Freaking Canada, man.
Yeah, you're right. National League Freddie Freeman.
This is why we need another team in Montreal. We can't have the entire country
voting for one team,
screwing up the All-Star game. Blame Canada. Blame Canada.
Yes. And yeah. Anyways. Yeah. But well, Godspeed, Aaron Judge. Godspeed.
Yep.
You're yeah. Have fun not playing in the home run derby. So yeah.
He did say if they ever do it at Yankee Stadium.
Oh, he would do it again?
Yeah. He said in an interview like a couple of years ago. He said if it's like you'd think the Yankees are gonna have any of those glass players in the home run derby.
Right.
No,
real players.
They'd be
glass players.
They'd be out of their mind.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, we probably would have done this last week. But I didn't have another computer over here, so
Yeah.
and I didn't want to do it on the phone. So, all right, I've cast one of my 5 votes that I could do today. I'm going to cast one ballot. So I don't think it's going to push one player over. But you never know. If you don't vote, it's your own fault.
Yeah.
If your guy doesn't get in. So I'd love to see Austin Hayes get in, but he'll be on the reserve.
Yeah, when you do your next 4 votes, you'll just vote Austin
Hayes. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be a starter, which is fine. But he's doing. Hey, he's doing. It would be nice to see more than one Oriole on the All-Star team.
Yeah.
Usually they would have that one token guy that they would throw in just to have a representative. Yeah. But
I just think of that one scene from Gangs in New York where it's election day and they're having like guys vote like 15 times.
Yeah. Yeah, you know. Yeah, thank you Canada for screwing everything up. Gotta love it.
Yeah.
Gotta love it. Any football news, or are we just waiting for the preseason at this point?
I mean, I get the only big story, at least for us right now, is the Saquon Barkley situation, but we're not getting any updates on that. So
right,
all we're getting is the same thing over and over again, which is Saquon Barkley wants a long-term deal with X amount of money. The Giants don't want to give him that money because he's a running back.
Okay.
And it's rinse and repeat.
Okay. Also, this was just posted. The Devils' preseason schedule has been released. Yeah. Starting September 25th, Montreal splits got Montreal and the Flyers on the 25th. The Rangers on the 28th of September. The Flyers on the 30th. Islanders on October 2nd. Rangers on October 4th. Islanders on October 6th. And then we're on again, my friends. Then we're on again. Seems like a long time. October.
That preseason game at the Garden. I'm gonna be on campus by then. Maybe I can swing out to the Garden for.
If you do, I'll join you, man. Because it's been a long time since we've been to a game.
Also, is it really a good idea to go to a game again after the last time?
Things are way better now.
Yeah, I know things are way better.
I don't think
it's different.
I don't think
different.
Right now, I don't think their destiny hinges on whether we go to a game or not anymore.
No, as sports fans, we think stupid.
Sure,
like
that it all. If we don't wear the right hat.
Oh. I'm convinced. Like every time I go to a Yankee game where I get cheese fries, I win.
Yeah.
The one time I didn't get cheese fries, it was that dreaded Sonny Gray Star with the.
I remember.
The Rafael Devers, yada yada yada. You know the.
Although you might have a point here. I've been blamed on multiple occasions for breaking the Devils' 13-game win streak by going to the Toronto game where the streak.
I still blame you for that.
Yeah, you probably should.
Yeah,
you probably should.
You should have thrown something on the ice because.
I was way too far up. It would have maybe reached the club seats. I got rubber arm, man. I can't throw a chicken finger that far. We were pretty up there. We got cheap.
No, but if it would have pelted someone, then that someone would have.
Yeah.
Would have been a relay.
We got cheap seats because there were 8 of us, so it was which is fine. I actually like the view better up there. You can see everything. But I was not
on the low, dude. When we had those seats right up on the glass.
That was cool, man. That was cool. Thank you. That's the first time I had glass seats, so thank you very much. And I had left the platinum level to be there, so I got hooked up with platinum level seats that all you could eat food. I should have snuck some candy over to the least. Just stuff my pockets full of Skittles.
Like you probably do at the movie. You strike me as a guy who
brings it?
Food, who sneaks food in the
movies. I mean, come on, man. Those prices are ridiculous, man.
How about the popcorn's really good?
Oh, I'll buy the popcorn and the icy. That I'll contribute. It's not like a total cheapskate. But, jacking up a bag of Skittles to $8. Come on. This is how you keep your money. Keep your money by beating the system.
Yeah, well, you're always looking for a workaround.
Sure. Why not? That's how.
I've never really been one to get something other than popcorn at the movies.
Yeah. Well, I learned. So our movie theater is at a mall with a food court outside, and I asked the ticket guy. I was like, "Hey,
Monmouth Mall, the ghost town.
Yeah.
Except for Chick-fil-A.
Right.
Even though there is that Chick-fil-A right off 35 now.
Yeah, they're both still crowded.
Yeah.
But I asked the ticket guy.
It's like 24/6.
Yes. Yeah, 24/6. They're not open on Sunday. But I asked the ticket guy. I was like, "Hey, if I buy Chick-fil-A from the food court, can I bring it into the movie?" He's like, "Yeah, totally." I'm like, "Dude, well, I'm doing that." I don't.
Yeah. What the hell?
Yeah. Again,
that's a
beating system. He said I could do it, so he said that was the rule.
Also, that ticket guy probably doesn't get paid nearly enough to enforce.
Right, but I believe that's the policy since the food court's right next to it that you can bring.
The mall probably gets money anyway.
I guess, but I was like, dude,
whatever money that mall is making anymore. There's no way that place is making money.
No.
Every time I go there with friends, I see
everything's closed. Yeah.
It seems like everything is closed.
Everything is closed.
Scary.
Yeah.
Going to a mall today is so eerie.
Yes.
It's like nobody goes out to shop anymore.
No.
I haven't bought a physical copy of a video game in years.
No, you don't have to.
I'll go to games. Every time I go to the mall with my friends, I'll go to GameStop. But I never buy anything.
Right.
The only good thing about the mall is the food court and the Hot Topic. That's it. And the food court is only because there's a Chick-fil-A. Although at Freehold there is a variety. They have a Taco Bell at Freehold.
They do, and a Wendy's, or they did. I don't know if it's still there. But
they have a Taco Bell. They have a Nathan's. They have
and there's a freaking carousel there if it's still there. I haven't been to that.
Well, yeah, the carousel is
in a while.
I went over the my winter break with a few buddies.
Right.
And we indulged. We consumed.
Yes. Okay.
We went into a forever.
Way to be American.
I think we went into a Forever 21 or something. It's dude, aren't men not supposed to shop at Forever 21?
It's 2023. You shop wherever you want, I guess.
But still, there's still
I hear
that
you. I hear you.
I know it's 2023 and there's no gender restrictions on anything,
no.
but which is a good thing, by the way. But
yeah, I know. Oh, so that's the state of the mall right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Malls, it's a Hot Topic gig. You got Hot Topic and Spencer's. Those are funny. You get funny shirts there.
Yes.
I got a shirt of just a shot from Shrek where he's making a funny face.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's at my dad's house because I went there and yeah.
Yeah. All right, just trying to see. All right, see if there's any breaking news, but it's it's June.
Yeah,
It's June.
Yeah, it's June. There's not really much going on other than baseball. I mean, I guess the NHL draft is coming up in a week, but the Devils don't have a high pick, so we can't really talk about it. We can't talk about them picking a player like Jack Hughes or Simone Nimitz or.
But still, you never know. Jesper Brett draft what? It's 162. You never know.
Yeah.
Make a good pick.
Yeah, but you don't know about those guys until like 4 years
after development. Yeah.
Yeah, it takes a really long time to develop those late round guys.
Yeah.
Even Holtz, a first round pick, is sort of like stalled out.
Yeah.
Which sucks because it's just an abundance of riches.
Right.
I guess.
Yeah. It's a good problem to have. Good problem to have.
I love having this problem, which. Although it sucks because we thought Holtz was going to be like this 35 score playing alongside Jack. His Hughes is going to get like 60 assists.
He wasn't Utica.
Like
loves Utica.
He's a quadruple A player in this org at least.
Yeah.
He needs to be in a system that he needs to be in a place where they will put him at the forefront and give him like a legit shot.
Yeah.
It's like he's shown fly. He has a great shot.
Yeah.
But
just at the NHL level, hasn't put it together yet. So, well, here's the hoping.
I mean, maybe he gets traded
for a good piece. Yes.
Yeah, it's like there were like some whispers. I wrote an article on this. Apparently the Devils are like they have had like kinda like small chats with the Jets about Connor Hellebuyck.
Oh.
I don't want Connor Hellebuyck for $9.5 million a year.
No, but
like, well, sure, would it make the Devils
better?
It would make them arguably the best team in the league.
Yeah.
Yes, but again, what Tom Fitzgerald wants to build something that's built to last.
Right.
And the main concern right now is keeping the money open enough to sign. Obviously Timo Meier, which is going to happen.
Right.
Dawson Mercer, which they're probably gonna get working on this summer.
Right.
And years in the future, you gotta think about this. Think about Luke Hughes.
Yeah, Nemec. Yeah.
Think about Hughes. Gotta think about Nemec. Gotta think about
good problems to have.
And not for nothing, Nico Hischier is gonna. Be
yeah, totally.
So, like you gotta think ahead financially.
Right.
Although I don't know if Nico Hischier would ever leave.
Let's hope not.
Also, the cap is probably going to go up by a lot by the time he's a free agent.
Let's hope that too. Let's hope that too. So, awesome. Awesome. You got anything else? Anything else?
Okay, I'm going to look at Twitter.
Okay. Anything else on Twitter?
Just gonna...
Yeah, otherwise, nothing too crazy right now. So
yeah,
nothing too crazy.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap this up.
Okay.
All right. So from Ming Chen, Energy Universe Podcast Studio, I am Cameron Woolley. Stay classy, New Jersey.